Hi everyone and welcome to another episode of RC. Today in front of you got the final product of the Hobao DC1 kit. Now this has been it's been a journey with this kit, gotta say. Had its ups and its downs, and we'll be going through some of those very quickly. So we'll start with the downs on this kit, or in the specific, this model. Accessibility could be a bit tricky if you want to reach, for example, your motor or even your servo. So what I'm going to do is just going to take the body out. I'm quickly going to show you what I'm talking about. So if you want to take your motor out, you would have to take your receiver box out to reach the two screws that bolt the motor in place. And if you want to change the servo and you want to take the servo arm out, you need to take, I'll do the camera there. You need to take your panhard link out, because you cannot reach from underneath there. It's just impossible to get to there. The other thing is, again, with the steering link and that panhard link do not work together. And what I mean is, now if you extend this, let this for use. If I push this, I'm holding the pumpkin, I'm going to push it up and you see what happens. See what I mean? The steering turns and the axle actually moves as well. And it's all because of this panhard link. I think they should have gone with the standard 4 link and saved themselves on, well, a lot of hassle with that, to be honest, because even when you turn the steering like that and you try to work that suspension on that side, it just does not move at all. It's very stiff, and it's because all due to that link. Now the other thing is, you know, most kits you would have like a barrel washer type of thing that goes in between your steering knuckle there. Focus there. Can you focus? Sorry guys, the light is a bit dim in here. Right. It goes there. Usually you get like a little barrel that stops the knuckle and the axle from creating friction. On this kit you don't get that. So if you notice your steering is getting tight, just double check those bolts, they are not too tight. Apart from that, well, there's nothing else really bad about it. One thing is hardware, which I forgot to mention. Most kits use 3 mils, M3s or M2s. This uses those, plus they use 2.6, which I never heard about. Well, I went to Google and checked, couldn't find anything. There's 2.6s, could find 2.5s, but not 2.6s. Which creates a bit of a question. Was that maybe a typo error on the manual, or are they actually 2.6s? Because most of the hardware you use on this will be those 2.6s. Now, for the good stuff, everything is good. apart from those little issues that you have with the accessibility and that panhard drive, panhard link, yeah, this is a very promising truck. It's got a lot of potential. I can see it be very good on the trails and possibly even in some competitions. But I think that needs to be addressed if you want to use that on any type of competition. Suspension, it feels a bit stiff, but I think it's due to the oil on it. So maybe changing the oil will make it slightly more articulated. Anything that you see that resembles metal on this thing, it's been machine cut. From your links to your gears, everything's been machine cut. The gears are steel gears, which I don't think I'll ever have to worry about shredding one. So now, saying that, it makes the truck quite heavy because all of the gears are actually steel. Even the gears that are in here, they are all steel. The ones that are in here, they are all steel. So that kind of adds up. One thing that I thought was quite unique was the amount of bearings that this thing uses. On the axle itself, you got, I believe it's either 9 or 10 bearings per axle. I can't remember if he uses either 1 or 2 in there for this joint there. Can't remember if it's either 2 or 1, because that way it uses a lot of bearings, which is a good thing. It makes the ride very smooth. You get a lot of detail with this truck as well, from an extra spare spare wheel and tire, to the body, which you guys already seen at the beginning, but just take this out and bring the body. I went with a marble effect for it, which, if you guys notice, I've done that before on my Ford Raptor, but that was in an exterior paint job. This was an interior paint job. I didn't do a video about it because there's plenty of videos about doing a marble paint job already on the inside of a body. So that's the paint job I came up with. I quite dig it. It came better than I thought it would, which is quite good. So there you go, guys. That is it. That's all for the Hobao DC1. Sorry, no DC01, DC1. Like I said, I think this is going to be a very promising truck. It looks fantastic. All of the CNC parts makes this thing stand out from the rest, if you know what I mean. The body gets a bit tricky to get in after you add all of those things on it. On the inside you got the mud guards as well, which I should have actually shown you. So there it goes. You get mud guards inside as well. So they actually screw from together. They all being held by a 2.6 10mm screw bolt. Whatever. So there it goes. The paint job, well, is translucent red with silver and black to finish off. You all know what to do with a marble effect, don't you? And I'm struggling to put this body back on. It just feels like with after the stuff being added on, it just gets a bit fiddly to get in place. But there you go, guys. That's all for today on the Hobao. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do leave your comment and subscribe for more upcoming videos. Thank you very much. See you next time.